We talk about health all the time. We worry about our hearts, our lungs, and our weight. But what about our minds? Mental health is just as important as physical health. It's about how we think, feel, and act. It affects how we handle stress, relate to others, and make choices. Mental health isn't just about the absence of mental illness. It's about feeling good. It's about being able to cope with life's ups and downs. When we're mentally healthy, we're more resilient. We can bounce back from challenges. We can live our lives to the fullest. We all have mental health, just like we all have physical health. And just like our bodies, our minds need care and attention. We need to make our mental health a priority. It's time to break the stigma. It's time to start talking about mental health openly and honestly. It's time to start taking care of our minds. Mental health doesn't discriminate. It affects people of all ages, backgrounds, and walks of life. It doesn't matter if you're rich or poor, famous or unknown. We all experience stress, anxiety, and sadness from time to time. These are normal human emotions. It's when these feelings become overwhelming that they can start to impact our lives. When we're struggling, it can be hard to focus at work or school. It can be hard to maintain relationships. It can be hard to simply get through the day. Ignoring your mental health is like ignoring a flat tire. You might be able to keep driving for a little while, but eventually it's going to catch up with you. You need to address the problem before it causes more damage. Mental health is connected to every aspect of our lives. It affects our physical health, our relationships, our work, and our overall well-being. When our mental health suffers, everything else suffers too. Poor mental health can lead to physical health problems like heart disease, stroke, and obesity. It can weaken our immune system, making us more susceptible to illness. It can also lead to unhealthy coping mechanisms like substance abuse and addiction. Our relationships are also impacted by our mental health. When we're struggling, it can be hard to be present and engaged with loved ones. We may withdraw from social situations or lash out at those we care about. This can damage our relationships and leave us feeling isolated and alone. Mental health issues are common. They're like uninvited guests that show up at our door, often unannounced. We're not talking about a bad day here, folks. These are real, diagnosable conditions that affect millions. Think of it like this. Your mind gets sick, just like your body can. And just like with physical health, early detection and treatment are key. We wouldn't ignore a broken leg, would we? So why ignore a broken mind? Some of the most common mental health issues are anxiety disorders, depression, and mood disorders. Each of these conditions impacts our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors in different ways, but they all share one thing in common: they cause suffering. It's important to remember that mental health issues are not a sign of weakness. They don't mean you're broken or flawed. They mean you need help, and there's no shame in asking for help. Anxiety. We all experience it from time to time, but for some, anxiety is a constant companion. It's a dark cloud that follows them everywhere. Imagine feeling like you can't breathe, your heart is racing. That's what a panic attack feels like. With the right treatment, people with anxiety can live full lives. Depression is more than just feeling sad or down. It's a serious medical condition that affects your mood, thoughts, and behavior. It's like a heavy weight pressing down on you, making it hard to find joy in anything. People with depression often experience feelings of hopelessness, worthlessness, and emptiness. They may lose interest in activities they once enjoyed, have trouble sleeping or sleeping too much, experience changes in appetite or weight, and have difficulty concentrating or making decisions. Depression can affect anyone, regardless of age, gender, or background. It can have a devastating impact on your life, your relationships, and your overall well-being. But there is hope. Depression is treatable. With the right treatment and support, you can reclaim your life. We need to talk more about mental health. It's time to break the stigma. We need to let people know it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to ask for help, and it's okay to seek professional treatment. Too many people suffer in silence, afraid to reach out for help because they're ashamed or embarrassed. They worry about being judged or labeled. But the truth is, mental health issues are incredibly common, and seeking help is a sign of strength, not weakness. There are many resources available for people struggling with mental health issues. Don't be afraid to reach out to a trusted friend, family member, doctor, therapist, or mental health hotline. You don't have to go through this alone. There is help, and there is hope. We've got to stop treating mental health like it's some dirty little secret. It's time to shine a light on this issue and have real, honest conversations. People are hurting, and they need to know it's okay to talk about it. Imagine someone with a broken leg being too ashamed to see a doctor. Sounds ridiculous, right? But that's what we do with mental health all the time. We hide our pain because we're afraid of being judged. We need to create a culture where people feel comfortable speaking up about their mental health. We need to listen without judgment and offer support instead of criticism. We need to educate ourselves and others about mental health issues. Breaking the silence starts with each of us. It starts with having open and honest conversations with our loved ones, our friends, and our colleagues. It starts with being kind to ourselves and to others. Stigma is a nasty beast. It thrives on silence and shame. It keeps people in the dark, afraid to seek help. We need to expose it for what it is, a barrier to healing. These stereotypes are hurtful and untrue. Mental illness doesn't make someone a bad person. We need to challenge harmful stereotypes with facts and compassion. Mental health issues are real and treatable. Speaking up about your mental health can be scary. It takes courage to be vulnerable and share your struggles. But trust me, it's worth it. Your voice has power. It can break down barriers and inspire others. Start small if you need to. Talk to someone you trust, a family member, a friend, a therapist, or a doctor. Share your story. Remember, you're not alone in this. Millions of people are going through similar experiences. Finding your voice is a journey, not a destination. It takes guts to ask for help. It means acknowledging your struggles and taking that first step towards healing. It's not a sign of weakness, but a sign of incredible strength. It means you're ready to fight for your well-being. Think of it like this. If you had a physical injury, you wouldn't hesitate to see a doctor. Mental health is no different. Seeking professional help is crucial for diagnosis, treatment, and ongoing support. There are many different types of mental health professionals, each with their own areas of expertise. Therapists can provide talk therapy, while psychiatrists can prescribe medication if needed. Support groups offer a safe space to connect with others who understand. Remember, you deserve to feel better. You deserve support. Don't let shame or fear keep you from getting the help you need. Reaching out is the bravest thing you can do. It's a sign that you're ready to reclaim your life. Taking care of your mental health isn't a one-time deal, folks. It's like brushing your teeth. You gotta do it every day. It's about making small, consistent choices that add up to big changes over time. Start by tuning in to your emotions. How are you feeling today? Don't judge yourself, just observe. Recognize the good days and the bad days. It's okay to have those down days, but don't unpack and live there. Next, set boundaries. Learn to say no to things that drain you. You don't have to be everything to everyone. It's okay to put yourself first sometimes. Your mental health will thank you for it. Finally, make time for self-care. What makes you feel good? A hot bath, a walk in nature, reading a good book. Whatever it is, make time for it, even if it's just for a few minutes each day. You deserve it. Think of your mental health like a muscle. You've got to exercise it regularly to keep it strong. And just like any good workout, you need the right tools. Here are a few to add to your mental fitness toolkit. First up, mindfulness. This is about being present in the moment, without judgment. Try meditation, deep breathing exercises, or simply paying attention to your senses. It's like hitting the pause button on your thoughts. Next, gratitude. Take time each day to appreciate the good things in your life, big or small. Write them down, say them out loud, or simply reflect on them. Gratitude is a powerful antidote to negativity. Don't forget about connection. Make time for the people who matter most. Spend time with loved ones, join a group or club, or volunteer in your community. Human connection is essential for our well-being. Section 3. Fueling your mind and body. You can't run a car on empty, and you can't expect your brain to function properly without the right fuel. What you eat and drink directly affects your mood, your energy levels, and your overall mental health. Start by ditching the junk. Processed foods, sugary drinks, and excessive caffeine can wreak havoc on your mental health. They can make you feel sluggish, anxious, and depressed. Opt for whole, unprocessed foods instead. Make sure you're getting enough of the good stuff. Omega-3 fatty acids found in fatty fish, nuts, and seeds are essential for brain health. Complex carbohydrates, like those found in whole grains, fruits, and vegetables, provide sustained energy. Don't underestimate the power of hydration. Dehydration can lead to fatigue, headaches, and difficulty concentrating. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water throughout the day. Your brain will thank you. Section 4. Creating calm in the chaos. Life can be a whirlwind of stress and chaos. It's important to have healthy coping mechanisms to deal with the inevitable ups and downs. Find what works for you and make it a regular part of your routine. Exercise is a powerful stress reliever. It releases endorphins, which have mood-boosting effects. Find an activity you enjoy, whether it's running, swimming, dancing, or simply taking a brisk walk. Get enough sleep. Sleep deprivation can negatively impact your mood, your concentration, and your overall health. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep each night. Establish a regular sleep routine and create a relaxing bedtime ritual. Learn to manage your stress. Stress is a normal part of life, but chronic stress can take a toll on your mental health. Find healthy ways to manage stress, such as exercise, meditation, yoga, or spending time in nature. Section 1. The ripple effect of good mental health. Listen up, folks, because this is important. When you prioritize your mental health, it's not just about you. It's about everyone around you. It's about creating a ripple effect of positivity that touches every aspect of your life. Think about it. When you're feeling good, you're more patient, more understanding, and more likely to show up for others. You're a better parent, a better partner, a better friend, a better colleague. Your relationships thrive when you're mentally healthy. You communicate more effectively, you're more present, and you're able to build deeper, more meaningful connections. And guess what? Your work life benefits too. You're more focused, more productive, and better equipped to handle challenges. You bring your A game to everything you do. Taking care of your mental health is not selfish, folks. It's an investment. It's an investment in yourself, in your relationships, and in your future. And trust me, it's the best investment you'll ever make. When you invest in your mental health, you're investing in a happier, healthier, more fulfilling life. You're investing in your ability to cope with challenges, to achieve your goals, and to live your life to the fullest. You wouldn't hesitate to invest in your physical health, would you? You eat right, you exercise, you go to the doctor for checkups. Your mental health deserves the same care and attention. Remember, you're worth it. You deserve to feel good. You deserve to live a life filled with joy, purpose, and connection. So invest in yourself. Your future self will thank you. Mental health issues can feel like chains, holding you back from living the life you deserve. But here's the good news. You have the power to break free. It takes courage, it takes strength, but it's absolutely possible. The first step is acknowledging you need help. Don't let shame or fear keep you trapped. Reach out to a trusted friend, family member, therapist, or doctor. There are people who care about you and want to help. Next, be patient with yourself. Healing takes time. There will be good days and bad days. But remember, progress, not perfection, is the goal. Celebrate every victory, no matter how small. And finally, never give up hope. There is always hope. Millions of people have overcome mental health challenges and gone on to live full and meaningful lives. You are not alone, and you can do this. Taking care of your mental health is a lifelong journey, not a destination. There's no finish line, no magic pill that makes everything perfect. But that's okay, because the journey itself is where the growth happens. It's about learning to navigate the ups and downs of life, to ride the waves of emotion without getting swept away. It's about building resilience, developing coping mechanisms, and finding joy in the everyday moments. Remember, it's okay to ask for help along the way. It doesn't mean you're weak or failing. It means you're committed to your well-being and you're willing to do what it takes to thrive. So embrace the journey, folks. It's a journey of self-discovery, growth, and resilience. It's a journey that leads to a richer, more fulfilling life. We've covered a lot of ground here, folks. We've talked about the importance of mental health, the impact of mental illness, the stigma surrounding it, and the steps we can take to protect our mental well-being. But the most important takeaway is this. Your mind matters. It's the most powerful tool you have, so take care of it, nurture it, prioritize it. Make your mental health a non-negotiable part of your life. Just like you wouldn't neglect your physical health, don't neglect your mental health. It's time to break the stigma, folks. It's time to start talking about mental health openly and honestly. It's time to create a world where everyone feels supported and empowered to seek help when they need it. Remember, you're not alone. We're all in this together. And together, we can create a world where mental health is valued, prioritized, and supported. Now go out there and take care of your minds, folks. You deserve it.